Well, hello and welcome people of the internet to Kill a God. This is a new action roguelike. This is the demo version that we're playing today with a very unique concept where the skill tree is also the map that you play on. So as you progress, based on what skills you want to take, it's also going to determine what enemies you fight, what modifiers they have applied to them, so on and so forth. So really, the danger is all in your own hands. Now, I'm not familiar with these developers. This comes from Glitch Factory. If you are familiar at all, they came out with another game that was called, what was it? While No Place for Bravery, or No Place for Bravery is what it was called. It was a 2D kind of top-down-ish action RPG. This is built into the same world as that game, so if you're familiar, you might see some similar assets or something. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be crossed over on. This kind of takes place after that game. As far as they said in the description, this isn't like a sequel of any kind, but it just kind of takes place in the same world. So cool little lore aspects there if you're at all interested there. If you want to check out the demo, link will of course be down below in the description for you guys to check out after watching the video. But for right now, let's go ahead and jump right in. We do have our starting character here who is an archer. That is the only character that I have unlocked currently. We do have some stats here, strength, dex, intelligence, which are going to be very important because there is kind of a D&D based equipment system where you're going to, I guess not D&D based, but, or maybe it is, but anyway, you're going to need certain stats to equip certain pieces of inventory. So even if we are an archer here, there is potentially going to be some reason for us to build into intelligence over time. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And here we go. We get a little preview here, so we can take a look here. We do have to manually aim. We fire off with either left or right mouse button, whichever you prefer. We do have a dash. That was a little bit too quick for me to see all the rest. But yeah, so we have our space down here, our dash. We have our 2 attacks. We're going to be able to pick up 3 different active abilities, Q and E, and of course our middle mouse button. We have potions. We have mana potions. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. So select one of the 4 starting skills. This decision may affect the node you can go into in the future. Choose wisely. You can only pick one of the 4 starting skills. Should be starting. After selecting a node, you can see all the info about it on the left side panel. You can only go to nodes which are available. They'll be marked with a rotating orange outline. So anything that has this orange rotating outline is what we can go to. Now, as far as the skill tree itself, you can see it's quite extensive. It goes on quite a bit. Now, this is always going to change. This is not going to be the same every time, so you're going to want to look around. Now, unfortunately, you can't kind of I haven't found a way to get rid of these text screens. They kind of just stay here, which is kind of a little obnoxious. You can't really click through them. But that being the case, let's take a look at these. So we have 4 different active skills. So let's read through them here, see what we want. We do have an explosive shot, which I believe we can take. I think these stats turn red if we don't have them. So yeah, there are going to be some things like this. Entering this room will give all enemies 2% increased damage. Now, as these stats go up, I believe in the top left here, it'll show all the enemy passives. But yeah, enemies are going to continually get harder as we progress through. So we could take explosive shot. Oh, and if we want to see what it is, obviously we can highlight over it here. So 9 DPS, mana cost 9, damage multiplier, physical damage, attack per second, projectiles, all that kind of stuff. You want to read that, go for it. There's also empty sockets, so I'm assuming along the way we'll get gems that we can modify these skills. Haven't made it that far yet. We had a problem last night where I was trying this. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, because it is something that I mostly just want the developer to be aware about. But if you guys are curious, that's going to be in my final thoughts section. We have the, what do we have here? Lightning Burst. I actually really like Lightning Burst, so I'm very likely to go with this one. We have, what do we have? Dragon's Roar. The character summons Dragon's Frost, unleashing icy breath. Oh, right. So this one basically is a circle of cold, and everything in it kind of gets slowed down. Pretty good one. And then I haven't tried this one yet. Bane of the Abyss. Throws a single blade that creates a vortex in the aim position, dealing damage over time. Yeah, I'm going to take this one right here. So this is just kind of like an AoE. Think of this as like chain lightning on an arrow. So I'm going to take this, although, oh man, that's kind of weird. So it's going to give enemies lightning resist. Maybe that's not what we want to do. Increased damage. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually not going to go with that, I think, because they get more lightning resist. Let's go up this way. Although, do we want to go this way? This is another active skill, lightning arrow. Yeah, let's do a lightning build. It's a little backwards, but 3% isn't that much. So we'll take this. This brings us into our area here. Defeat some enemies. That was a little miss there to start out. Not that great. All right, we'll get the kills here. The rounds start very easy. I think that's actually the only enemies is just these two. Yeah, it's just these two. Oh boy, we're going to turn down those sound effects here in just a second. Let's go ahead and confirm. Unfortunately, one of the things that I have to do is the fact that you can't pause the game if you're inside the game. I have tried hitting escape. I've tried every keybind I could find because I don't know that there's actually... Yeah, there's no keybind menu either, which is a little strange. There's definitely some UI things that need to be kind of ironed out. The fact that you can't pause the game or open a menu in-game is a little strange to me. Now, to get in here... Oh, so we need 3 levels, 11 dexterity, 4 intelligence. Okay, so we need quite a bit there. So I think what we're going to do first... We can also come over here for Burning Arrow. So we need to unlock this node anyway to make our way over there. This is going to give enemies 1% movement speed, as well as give us a random item and random passive. So we can come in here. We got to come this way eventually anyway to get that lightning arrow. And now we have our lightning ability here, so we can use a little bit of AoE damage. Now, I'm going to want to... I'm going to want to look on our skills here. One thing I've noticed that I'm not the biggest fan of, and you've seen it a couple times, even if your arrow directly hits an enemy, there is still a chance to miss. So, okay, first let's go over this. We have some evasion. We can't grab the ring. It's not what we need anyway. There's some armor there. Increased attack damage or increased evasion. Let's take the increased damage. And then as far as passive here, increased attack speed. Seems like it would be beneficial. So whenever you have this, you could either take an item and a passive. And I believe you can only be done once per room. Yeah, so I think you can only re-roll either the passives or the item. Or you can basically pass up on both of these and rest to recover your health. So I'm going to take these since these since we're at full health here. Confirm this. And let's see. So let's go into our inventory. We got a bunch of points available. Now, in order to use this, what do we need again? Let's get the 4 intelligence right off the bat. So that way, and then we can just focus everything else into dexterity. So intelligence, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest goes into dexterity. We'll get that up. Here's all of your stats if you want to see a complete breakdown of everything going on. I also wanted to check, let's see, does this increase? No, I wanted to see if there's anything like aim or, because there's chance to evade. So I wonder if some enemies just have an innate chance to evade. Oh, accuracy. Oh, base is 5. Yeah, so this I don't like in the game at all, because you already have accuracy built in with the fact that you have to manually aim. So it seems like it feels really bad that even if you're aiming and you hit the enemy, you can still have a chance to miss, because like you have a chance to miss if you just don't aim properly. So that's a little bit of a weird inclusion. 3% of physical damage gained is cold damage. I think that's totally fine. We'll go here, kind of making our way over to that other passive. Or actually, it's another active. Now, I'm going to have to worry about these archers. Archers are actually, like, really... I found they're really dangerous. Because when you're attacking here, you stop moving. If you're close up to a ranged enemy, they can just... If you are in the middle of an attack, it can just, like, freeze you where you are, and you all of a sudden are getting hit by an arrow in the face. So don't do that. Like that. Yeah, like that. Don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. There we go. What do we got here? I think this is... Yeah, it's for mages here. We actually can't take any of this, so let's go ahead and refresh this. Requires skill tags repeatable. Can I look at my... Does this have repeatable on it? It does. Okay, so then what does that do? Mana multiplier. Active skill repeats 1 more time when cast. Ooh, that's kind of good. I think I want that. And then let's get increased accuracy, since I was just talking about how I don't like that mechanic. Okay, so do I have to equip it, or does it automatically... Yeah, it doesn't automatically equip. So where does this go? Is that a ring? It's it doesn't go here, doesn't go here, doesn't go here. Where does this go? Support skill echo. Oh, it's for support skills. It's an active skill. Oh, I'm a dingus. No, it says active skill repeats one more time. So what does this go on? It says support. Does it go over here? No. Doesn't go anywhere. Nothing here. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. Yeah, I'm clicking everywhere. Nothing's working. Okay, so I'm not sure about that. We're gonna wait on that. Do I have any skill points? I do. So let's put these into dexterity. And I need to get to... Oh, okay, so that's weird. So if you scroll... If you're in the menu here and you scroll up, like to scroll this, it scrolls this in, right? So if I scroll all the way out, scroll up here, scroll back in, it doesn't recognize that as a separate window. Okay, so I'm missing one level. Can only enter if requirements are met. Okay, so I can't even enter that room yet. Okay, so let's worry about taking care of this archer here. Yeah, see, like, I'm already having trouble hitting this guy because he's moving around. And then the one time I did hit him, I still got a miss. Okay, we'll grab the shard, take care of him. Nice. Shoot him in the foot. Call him Achilles. What do we want here? What is this? Evasion, energy shield, more attack damage, and then just a whole bunch of stuff. All right, we're taking that. Let's take the increased armor. And then let's make our way over to this other active skill. So this is Burning Arrow. Fires a fire charge arrow, converts all physical damage into fire damage. The skill can be enhanced using support skills. Oh, find Memda on skill tree nodes and ask for help. Okay, so there's an actual node. Is it this one? Ah, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. So we have to make our way over to one of these skill enhancers. So we should probably wait until we have more passive skills or more support skills to actually do that. Okay, that makes sense. So can I go here yet? Got it. Okay, so I can't go here. So... Oh, no. Okay, so when I played this before, I was a little bit confused by this. Now I understand what's going on because this is more cleanly laid out than it was before. So this isn't like a style map where you can make your way down one chain and then all of a sudden turn around and go to a different chain. So this is basically turned off for me unless I want to go down here, here, and here. So basically the way this is going to work is now I'm kind of forced into this space, and then from here I only have two directions. So you can't branch off and go a different direction. You're kind of locked into whatever one direction you're going. Okay, so now I understand this a little bit more. That was not entirely clear to me when I played last night. And I'm not entirely sure what these shards are. I'm sure it'll become apparent later, but right now I'm not sure. I'm obviously going to pick them up because they're intended to be picked up. Okay, and that is definitely not 39 individual potions. I think that's just how much it heals, maybe. Yeah, two misses in a row. And while they were hits, they were technically misses. Okay, there we go. We got our burning arrow. Nice. Now, which way do we want to go? So we could go this way because we have that support, the support skill. What does this do? Completing the challenge will grant you a level up. Well, that seems pretty beneficial, and that also gets us down here as opposed to just a regular... Oh, wait. No. I'm not clicked on the right one yet. Notable passive node offensive. I'm not exactly sure what that means. So you can clearly see on the left there's a basic passive node, and then there is a notable passive node. Perhaps that means that it's just there's stronger enemies there? I'm not sure. Why does this say it's 2? Oh, because I was highlighted here. Okay. Okay, so now we have this new, like, cryo grenader style character attacking us. Oh, God. Oh, God. And he has a lot of health. Luckily, we have this AoE that we can take care of a lot of the melee characters. Okay, now we can just focus on this guy, and now we're in a pretty good spot. Let's go ahead and pick up the shard. God, man, you got an arm. Play for the MLB, you know? Or I guess the NFL would probably be better if you got that kind of an arm. No, MLB would be better. More players throw things in the MLB than the NFL. Yeah, this guy has a ton of health. Holy crap, dude. Maybe it's just his defense is really high. We're not hitting him for all that much damage. Okay, so we do have a new bow. I was kind of hoping to heal, but we got a new bow, and I feel like you should probably just take the bow. Increase lightning damage. Or let's just take elemental damage, because we also have the... Oh, I totally forgot I have the freaking burning arrow that I could have used at the end there to set him on fire. Okay, so what do I want? Let's go up here. Let's go for dexterity. So dexterity also increases attack speed, evasion, which is going to be pretty beneficial for us. Yeah, we don't really need strength damage. Health, melee attack, increased armor. Yeah, let's keep... I'm going to, I think, actually put a couple... So I do kind of want to spread these out. And then, like, the rest of these. Get this up to 40. Let's get this up just a little bit. So that way, if we do find... you know, a tile that we want to get to that needs some stats, we have those ready to go. Let's go ahead and swap that out, swap these out. I'm assuming that these are just better. 7 armor, 3 armor, and that's it. Increase attack damage. A little bit less increase attack damage, but we get more evasion, energy shield, lightning resist. We get 4... I wish there was a comparison screen that we could do. Maybe there is, but it's kind of hard to know without having any kind of... you know, keybind thing, but something that I could see, like if I hovered over this, for example, or even if it just popped up automatically, just have it compared to this, so that way I don't have to like remember, keep going down between these. That would be very, very helpful. Okay, so now we have the notable passive node offense. Well, I guess let's see if we have more offensive, more units to fight. I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to tell, right? Because we're just going to an additional level, so I would assume that there's going to be more enemies. Nice. Headshot, got the miss. Perfect. There's a weird, like, distortion on the screen. I'm not sure. Was that there before, or is that new? I think I would have noticed it before. There we go. Okay, so likely, yeah, whatever's here, I was... Oh, I see. Okay, so it probably just gives you better... Oh, man, that sucks, because I want the additional... I do want the lightning damage. I guess I have the potions. What is ES? 5 out of 5? I don't know what that means. Oh, man. And we get lightning damage with attacks. Oh, man, I was gonna hold off. Increased area of effect. Don't know how good that is. This needs level 10. I'm missing 2 levels, but the resistance could be kind of good. Yeah, I wanted the heals, but I think I'm going to hold off for now. So let's go here. Let's enhance our skills. This does not say repeat. So this one we use more often. So let's see. You pop that here. Put you in here. So what exactly is this doing? Let's see. Decrease. So we lose damage. Added skill repetition. So it's likely just going to happen twice. Mana multiplier. Mana cost. Oh, and it costs more. So we lose damage. But we get a repetition. So rather than costing 22, it's only costing 19, but it's doing it twice. Yeah, I mean, that just seems strictly better. Okay, now the question is which direction... Oh, okay. Scrolling in and out is a little bit weird. It's not going like where my cursor's going. It's not going where it's highlighting. Okay. So if we come down here, what is this one again? A notable passive... Oh, right. Notable passive utility. Okay. Ah, okay. Now this makes a lot more sense, right? Now that I have context. So it... Notable passive, which, again, like, thinking about it, I should have put this together, but it's just giving you a better passive. Okay. That makes sense. Go back to hub. Merchant available? That's new. We have some more stat points here. Let's put them in Dex. So do I want to go that way, or do I want to go up here? There's a defensive node. There's another active skill up here, it looks like. Doesn't look like it's elemental, though. And maybe we want to have, like, an elemental build. We could kind of loop our way back around this way and get the lightning arrow skill. Let's go down this way. Maybe we end up going, like, up to the hub, loop our way back around. Maybe that's kind of the plan we go for. Whether it happens or not, I guess we'll see. Oh, heck yeah. That's got some more juice to it. That's got some more juice to it. Oh, heck yeah. That was worth it. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's set you on fire. Never mind. Set you on fire. I do wish after you cleared a wave, they gave you like maybe 5 or 10 seconds to pick up these shards. I think that would be very nice. Let's see, silver ring. Add crit hit chance, add a crit hit multiplier. I don't think I have a ring yet. Oh, wait. No. We're resting. We're resting. Okay, let's group all these guys up, and then we can hit them with our lightning. Ow, you prick. Oh my god, dude, that's so good. Oh, we're also doing a lot more because we're converting. So it looks like when it says converting damage, like physical damage into electric damage, it's not that it's taking some of your damage and turning it into electric, or maybe it is. But it's definitely giving you like a second source of damage. So it might be taking a percentage of your damage, adding it on as elemental damage, and then having the multiplier. Perhaps that's what's happening. Missing 14 strength for the health amulet. Yeah, we're not going to be building into that. There's another ring of resistance that we can wear right now, so maybe we take that. Oh, maybe we take this. It adds poison damage. Active skills. Oh, yeah. So we put that on our lightning attack here. Just poisons everyone in addition. Increased intelligence, increased strength, increased poison damage. I'm going to re-roll these. Increased evasion, armor, or crit hit chance. Oh, heck yeah. 9%? Give me that. And it looks like basically the farther we go, the closer the boss is going to be to actually coming after us. Yeah, I haven't been to the hub yet. I'm not sure if that, like, I'm hoping that doesn't just end the run, but I guess we'll see. We don't know until we try. I'm not sure when we got more potions. I haven't been keeping an eye on if they just, like, you get more every time you enter a new map. Because right now we're at 26, 29. New bow. Yeah, see, like, this is definitely a spot where I would like to compare my bow to another one. That being said, this is probably going to be better, I would assume. So I'm going to lock that in. 4% chance to deal double damage. Okay, well, we're missing a level. Is that worth it? Added max mana, a bunch of resistance. No, I think I'm going to go with this. And it increases poison damage, which, again, we kind of want to build it. Oh, it does both? Oh, okay. Okay, let's do that. And then let's go... Do I want to go increase poison damage? Or do I want to reroll? I think I kind of want to reroll. Max health, dexterity, attack speed. Let's go attack speed, I think. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, I can't do that yet. So I have a million points here, though. So I need 3 strength and 1 dex. Now we can put this on. Perfect. We can put this ring on. Yeah, so the shards, I'm not sure what they do just yet. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Just keep putting a couple points in here. And the rest in dex. Make sure we have our dex nice and high. Okay, let's check out the hub. Let's see how this works. So we head back here. We have a merchant. I have not done this before. Okay, so we have a bunch of items that we can buy. We can obviously sell this stuff, I would assume. Where's our... Oh, this is currency. Did I get something for that? Oh, they just give you very, very few amount. Okay. I would not have put together that that's currency. Like, okay, thank God it was up here. Let's see. So we have increased attack speed, increased projectile speed, 4% chance to cause bleeding when dealing physical damage, increased accuracy. Oh, I love increased accuracy. So that is likely... Oh, man, I can't move stuff around. Man, I want to move stuff around. That would be very helpful so I could, like, identify exactly, you know, what I want to buy and kind of move it over to a certain space. Added crit hit, added max health, poison resist... I mean, I might as well, assuming... Oh, no, I'm not going to have enough. Okay, so I'm buying the Ring of Speed, definitely. And I guess that's it for now. Okay, we'll make our way back. That wasn't the most exciting shot, but that's okay. Oh my god, this thing is so powerful now. Oh my god, it just one-shots everybody. Just group them up, hit them, deal... Oh, okay, yeah, now we definitely know there's benefits to getting all these... Yeah, so the fact that this is currency now, I definitely think that there should be a timer at the end of area cleared so you can pick up all the rest of the shards, unless it gives it to you automatically. I don't see anything popping up that tells us that it gives us to it automatically, but that would definitely be nice if it did. There's that golden belt. We might as well take this, because we don't have a belt yet, right? Yeah, we don't have belt yet, so we might as well take one of those. Oh, isn't that nice that now the Ring of Speed pops up? Okay. Increased fire damage doesn't make sense. The strength doesn't... Yeah, this doesn't really make sense. Elemental damage... Or, no, I'm actually going to take accuracy. Like I said, this bugs me, so I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so this is good to know. So I was actually wondering about this. So now once we come down here, now that we've looped around on ourselves, we kind of have a chance to reset where we want to go on the map, and we don't have to redo this node. So the question is, where do we want to go next? We do have this down here, which looks like is an active skill. It is. Throw poison flask, which is poison, and we're kind of starting to stack poison a little bit. Although I would like to stay elemental if possible. Really, we just have our lightning seal powered up as strong as we can. So maybe that's not necessarily the direction I want to go. What is this over here? Skill crafter. Oh, so you can also use your currency to build an active skill. That's pretty cool. So if we go up here, then we can come up here to the passive node, and then let's see. So maybe... Well, actually, this is my chance to come over here and get this this lightning arrow, which I guess is kind of the same as the burning arrow. But I think that's fine. I kind of... Let's see. Can I rearrange... If I do this... Why is this one locked? Why can I move this, but not this? Yeah, I definitely think that you should be able to rearrange where your skills are. Like, if I don't want this on middle mouse button and I want this on E, I should definitely be able to move those around. Maybe there's a way, but again, I don't really... Oh, great. Yeah, let's hide that. I don't see a very easy way to do that, at least, not, or I should say a very intuitive way to do that based on what I see in the UI. Let's group them all up, shoot them all down. Yeah. Oh my god, we're just one-shotting fools now. Yeah, we're converting into electric damage and poison damage. Things are just dying very fast. Nice. Alright, what do we want here? What do we need? Oh, we don't have a chess piece. Is this any good? Nope. Not building into that. Not building into that either. Okay, let's cycle these. Yeah, not building into that. That's worse than what we currently have. Physical to cold... has its physically damage fully converted into cold damage. Well, all of our abilities are going to be elemental, so that's actually not great. I think, honestly, I'm just going to take the rest here. Because I don't want any of these. Yeah, let's just take the rest. Okay, let's group them all up. There's an eye above me. Don't know what that is. Oh, he's targeting me. Well, that's kind of rude. Wait, why can't I use my arrow? How much energy does that use? My E is just completely worthless. I can't do anything with it. Yeah, my burning shot is completely... It's not doing anything. None of these do anything for me. There's new bow, cloth belts. I can't equip any of this. Yeah, this is all mage stuff. Let's just rest. Hang on, let's go into my inventory. Is it because I did this? I'm not sure what the order of skills here is. Like I'm not sure why. We only have 3 skill slots we can do. I'm not sure why there's 10 slots here all of a sudden. But I can't even... Yeah, I think this is bugged out. Because it's not even highlighting anything over it. I think I broke it. Let's do this. Get that to 20. I was going to say 25, but I misclicked. Set up here. Yeah, I still can't do it. Okay, so the skill is bugged now. It's okay. Don't really need it at this point. You know, my basic attack, now that it has poison damage turned into it, it's basically the same thing. Oh, and strength is also misspelled. Okay, let's take that. Let's go ahead. So for now... Okay, so again, now that I've looped in on myself, I have 2 different directions I can go. You know what? let's go down this way because I want to see what happens if we have more than 3 active skills. Yeah, get out of my face, archers. God, at this point, I need more mana regen, honestly. We can kind of just turn into like a hybrid, like archer mage build. Not really a mage build, but just more of like a mana build. I guess that's what I mean. Added max health. Okay, we'll take that. Increased dexterity. Yeah, we'll take... Actually, I'm going to recycle these. Cold damage, increased armor. Let's take the increased armor. Oh, wait. Do I already have a... I already have a belt on. We are dealing a lot of lightning damage. I feel like the 10% chance to shock maybe is better than... Actually, no. Let's keep the double damage on. Double damage seems pretty good. Yeah, so see, the game, so the icon was there, but for whatever reason, it looks like, or maybe I can only have 1 arrow skill? I don't know. So something clearly happened. I don't know what happened, but something clearly happened. Right? Because I no longer have my burning arrow skill. It's clearly still here. Ah. Okay, well, there's that system that I was looking for before. Yeah, see, the game thinks that I dropped it, basically. It's thinking that I don't have that ability anymore. So, bugs happen. Bugs happen in demos. But I don't think that I need that one anyway. I think we've figured out what this build is. Let's go away here. Pick up all our shards. Okay, so now I can put this over here. And which direction do we want to go? What is this? A Rift Blaster shotgun? Oh, and it's physical, so it's gonna... Oh, heck yeah. Alright, we're heading down there. Heading down there. Ow! Okay, well, maybe don't start attacking me the second we join. That would be nice. Oh, we got new enemy. Oh, hold up, hold up. Oh, Jesus Christ, hold up. Wait, is this a boss? I didn't see where we were at with the boss aggro. That certainly looks like a boss. Wait, why can't I? Okay, I was gonna say, why can't... Oh, okay. Yeah, hitbox definitely needs to be adjusted. I can't hit the top of his body. It's only looking at his feet. Right? Like, that's going behind him. That needs to be adjusted, like, immediately. Pretty easy boss fight, though. Increased mana. Yeah, I think I want the mana amulet. Increased armor, increased armor. Okay, so reduced mana cost, reduced mana cost. Wait, these are exactly the same. Am I misreading this? Reduced mana cost of attack skills, reduced mana cost of attack skills, 10% increase. Yeah, these are exactly the same. So I don't know what the difference there is. I mean, I'm going to take it. Oh, that was not the boss. So that was just kind of an elite enemy. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, that should probably not happen. You probably shouldn't spawn into enemies attacking you. Okay, let's get our currency here. I might just take a heal here. Yeah, I'm just going to take a rest. Especially... Yeah, especially if there's a boss coming. Okay, let's heal up. Wow, that double damage is helping us a lot. Okay, so let's go to our inventory here. I think that's fine. Now I understand why there's so many skill slots. Because we could do something like this. Now that makes sense to me. Oh, duh. So we can just do this. So we actually have more skill slots than is available. Okay. Accept challenge. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay. That was an interesting fight. We can call it that. So, okay, that was a little frustrating. So, I think this game is actually really cool. I think there's a lot of cool things going for it. There are definitely a lot of frustration points that I don't think would be that tough to iron out, and I think could be implemented to definitely improve the game. Because I think the game, overall, I think it's really fun. There's a couple things... Okay, so let's go over some of the things that... yeah, some of the things that we could definitely clarify. That boss probably should not be instant attacks. There should probably be, you know, like a red cone that appears on the ground and you can dodge it. The instant attacks, little cheap. Little cheap. Gonna say that right now. The hitboxes for some of the enemies, especially the larger ones, definitely needs to be adjusted. You know, the bigger guys, like, you could only hit their feet. That's a little frustrating. When you spawn into a map and you're literally already in a group of enemies that are hitting you, that's also a little cheap. Probably shouldn't be doing that. Probably should have the spawner of enemies, like, having a radius around you where they can't spawn in. Something like that would be very beneficial. The other thing that I'm not crazy about is the percentage chance to miss enemies. Again, especially with this type of character where you have to aim your shots, you already have an innate chance to miss. Like, oh, look, I just missed my shot. So the fact that you have an additional miss chance on top of that feels like it's a bit too punishing. Personally, I don't like that in the game. That should probably just be removed. It feels pretty bad when you just hit a character and it still says miss when you already have a chance to miss, right? So that wasn't great. I like the level up system. I think the level up system, while it's pretty straightforward and it's a system that we're not really, you know, it's very familiar, right? Dex, strength, intelligence, all things that we've seen in a million games over and over again. The fact that you kind of have to weave your way around the map to get around things that you might not be able to enter right away is kind of an interesting spin on the map. And of course, the map system in itself, very innovative. You know, the fact that you are going to have to choose nodes based on what buffs and debuffs the enemies are getting based on the node you get to, as well as what rewards you want. There's a lot of like weighing decisions, which I think is very good for this style of game. And overall, like, it plays well. There's definitely some things that are not clear at first, but will make more sense as you do more runs. For example, it's not a branching tree, so your line has to be like one snake. The snake, basically the snake can't have two heads. I guess there are some instances of that being the case where it can. For example, like when we looped around the hub, there was a chance for us to take a couple branching paths because we had already gotten to a node that we had already beat. So there's a couple chances for you to branch off, but for the most part, you can't like go down, you know, one street and then all of a sudden your character goes down the other street, which makes sense, right? It makes sense if you're thinking of it as the character is literally going from room to room, as opposed to just being in kind of innocuous, ambiguous map that is just like you select and your character just teleports there. I think that's a little bit better way to understand it. As far as, oh, this is a big thing I want to get to in case the dev is watching. So when I was playing before, oh, other big thing, why can't I open up the menu? Why is there no... So in-game, there's no menu. Here, there's, like, no menu. I don't really understand it. Can I open up the menu? Yeah, I can't open up the menu from here. The menu system is very finicky. So we can do it from here. So this is what I'm going to do. There is a big scaling problem if you want to play it. I haven't checked, like, every resolution, but last night when I was playing, I thought this game was unplayable because I was playing at 4K. We're going to swap over to... Okay, so I'm going to have to do a little bit editing magic here, but I'm going to swap over to 4K. We're going to come back and see what it looks like here in a second. Okay, so now we are playing in 4K resolution, and I play on a 4K monitor. I would like to play things in 4K. However, you can see here that if you remember how this icon looked in 1080p, it's very small here, as well as the fact that the tooltip is just completely off screen. Another thing to look at as well, let's go into our inventory real quick. If I want to, this is kind of a bad example. I need something smaller. Yeah, so you can see here, in order to select this icon, hovering over it doesn't do anything. I actually have to hover... Where is it? See, I can't even find it here. Because basically, I'm sure there's a word for it. I don't know exactly what the word is, but there's like a scaling issue where it thinks my mouse is somewhere else that it's not. See, like I can't even pick this up. So when I was playing last night, I was playing in 4K, and I was like, well, this game's broken. I can't pick this up at all. So basically, as far as I can tell, 1080p works great, but it looks like for whatever the term is called, scaling is not done. It's basically not done correctly at higher resolutions. It looks like it works on the UI fine because I hit confirm there just fine. But yeah, the actual in-game UI is a little off. Like this is fine, but once we head into inventory, that seemed a little weird. So it also affects your aim, right? Once you get into battle, I was noticing that it was very slight, but I was noticing that my arrows were coming out a little bit lower from where I actually was aiming them. So there's definitely a little bit of scaling issue. So if you notice those things, that's definitely what it is. Just try dropping down to 1080p if you don't already play at 1080p and see if that fixes your problems. But that should definitely be addressed by the developer if you are watching. I would give a look at that. What else do we have? There was a couple things like the ES down here. I'm not exactly sure what that means, so some clarification on certain things would definitely be nice. I already mentioned it, I think, but there's no menu here. I can't go to the main menu, which is very odd. Like, why can't I? This is like the perfect time for me to open up the settings menu. Is there anything out here? Okay, there isn't. Like, why can't I change my settings while I'm right here? This is very weird. I also can't change it when I'm in a combat map, which is also a little weird. I would think you would just give the players a chance to open up menus at all times. Is there anything else? I mean, I think I talked about most of my gripes and also what I really liked while we were playing. I think that we had a pretty strong build there for AoE. Just we had a very unfortunate fight with the boss. I'm not sure what we could have done to make it better. Maybe that boss is just completely unbalanced, which, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I think you should have some kind of warning before he attacks you. My own personal opinion, especially if he's just going to two-shot you. I don't know what is that? There is some kind of weird graphic over this. Maybe those are... I think that's actually a character. I think that's like a sprite sheet that's popping up. That to me looks like a sprite sheet of an animation. So, yeah, if you stand on this spot, you can see a sprite sheet in the game. It pops up. But yeah, the game itself is very cool. Basically, is the game fun? Yes, the game is actually quite fun. Needs a bit of polish here, but for an early demo, I don't recall if the demo just popped up. That being said, for a first look demo, and again, I don't know what version this is, I think it's pretty good, just needs a lot of polish, and this could be a really cool one. But what do you guys think of the game To Kill a God? Let me know down below in the comment section, and if you liked the video, if you had a good time, would you kindly smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more roguelike action. But that's going to do it for me today. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.